everybody, and welcome. I am Dustin Starr, and today you're in for a real treat as the United Wrestling Network brings you an absolutely loaded lineup. Today's card includes an open challenge for the United TV title as Levi Shapiro, with Howdy Price, defends against a surprise contender. Also, Manny Lemons squares off against Baron Black, and we have women's division action when Killer Bay Heather Monroe goes one-on-one with Rekka Tahaka. And if that weren't enough, the Incoming versus the Tate twins are in tag team action. And in our main event, Andy Brown will do battle against Effy. This is the United Wrestling Network, and it is bell time.
Well. We have officially arrived. And I gotta tell you folks, your United Wrestling Network television champion Levi Shapiro and the Charging Bull with the golden horns, Howdy Price, howdy. We finally made it here. We decided to come here when we felt like it. And yeah, we can definitely see why we waited. It smells here. It smells real bad. And let me tell you, I can understand why Georgia peaches are so world-renowned. Because when you have the richest soil in the world, it makes so much sense because of the manure that they have for cities here in Georgia. It's dookie. But don't you worry, because Howdy Price here is bringing something so exciting, more exciting than that new tree that just sprouted here, because that's all you got. You just got trees. That's all you got. And traffic. Where are y'all going? Got to get to the tree around the corner? It is not exciting here. But don't you worry, we're going to entertain you. Because you see, your United Wrestling Television Champion, Levi Shapiro, and Howdy Price, howdy, are going to lay down an open challenge to anybody in that locker room.
Wow. That could be dangerous.
With 1 year experience.
And there you have it.
Now, wait a minute.
So,
1 year?
who's it going to be? Anybody?
Are you kidding me?
I mean, that sounds a little.
What?
That sounds a little
Anybody?
unfair.
What kind of a stipulation is this?
Oh.
It's Jonah Turk.
Anybody?
Aurora, Mississippi's own.
That's Aurora, Missouri.
Mississippi, Missouri, regardless, Jonah Turk is apparently ready to answer this open challenge.
And why not? It's the opportunity of a lifetime for Turk. He doesn't have anything to lose here.
Absolutely not. And will Howdy accept?
What's your name, Haas? The name is Jonah Turk.
A lot of bass in that voice.
He sounds very confident.
All right, Mr. Turk. Grand exit.
Well, challenge accepted, and we're about to have an official United Television title match.
Help me understand this. For weeks, we've been hearing Howdy Price and Levi Shapiro talk about getting here to center stage. They issue an open challenge and basically exclude anybody in the locker room with experience?
That is exactly correct.
What kind of champion is that?
I mean, considering the fact that Levi Shapiro has also paid someone money to lay down so he could cover them and retain his championship, at least Levi's fighting.
Well, Levi Shapiro has been the United Television Champion for almost a full calendar year. And you can see almost immediately the attack is underway, but Jonah Turk.
Oh,
hold on. Oh, a Samoan drop by Jonah Turk.
That's 350 pounds crashing down on the spleen in the chest of Levi Shapiro, guys.
Well, not to mention the rib cage. Turk charging in, and well, it didn't take the most quickness in the world to dodge that as Levi Shapiro. Now a boot to the face of Jonah Turk, and now Levi looking to pile it on. Oh,
and the claw.
The iron claw, and Jonah Turk taps almost immediately.
Here is your winner by submission and still United Wrestling Network World Television Champion, Timeless Levi Shapiro.
It was over almost as quickly as it started, Johnny.
Well, Levi Shapiro calls himself timeless. One thing he certainly still is the United Television Champion. Stipulation doesn't matter. The match was official, and he still holds the gold.
A strong, valiant effort from Jonah Turk, but one misstep caused the downfall. Levi Shapiro is still United Television Champion.
And Howdy Price and Levi Shapiro couldn't be prouder.
Hello, everybody. Dustin Starr here, reporting backstage with a man who certainly hasn't lost his zest, Manny Lemons.
Absolutely right, Dustin. Lost my zest? Lost my zest? I need to remind these people who I am, Dustin. I am Manny Lemons. I am the man, the brand, the king of the lemonade stand. Always sour, never too sweet. Always ready to eat, baby. No slowing down in sight. Always ready for a fight. And it doesn't matter who it is. Whoa!
Ladies and gentlemen, Manny Lemons is up next.
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call Car Shield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through Car Shield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is gonna break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through Car Shield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy, he doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called Car Shield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call Car Shield now. Call 800-465-6312.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Kearns, Utah, weighing in at 222 pounds, he is the man, the brand, the king of the lemonade stand, Manny Lemons.
And it's time for a little bit of lemon zest, brought to us by none other than Manny Lemons, looking to rebound from his debut just a couple of weeks ago.
And his opponent, from Atlanta, Georgia,
And Baron Black is set for action, and there's no doubt, Alyssa, Baron Black has a lot more in his mind right now than just Manny Lemons.
Yeah, the last time that we saw Baron Black in action, it was against Lord Crew. There was a vicious attack afterward, and you gotta wonder if that's preying on the mind of Baron Black.
I had the opportunity to speak with Baron Black before we came on the air tonight. He told me definitively it is in the back of his mind. And, you know, a guy who was known for his technical prowess is coming to the ring a little bit more gritty. He's angry with what happened with Lord Crew the last time we saw him on Championship
And quite
Wrestling.
frankly, could you blame him? I mean, it was a tremendous match. Baron Black got the best of Lord Crew. Very difficult thing to do, and it almost seemed as if Lord Crew kind of snapped and lost himself in the vicious attack.
Yeah, Lord Crew looked completely unhinged, but now I'm wondering if this frustration is going to be wearing on the mind of Baron Black, and is he going to take it out right on Manny Lemons?
Well, thus far, it appears to be the case as the head technician in charge thus far as Manny Lemons, like we mentioned, looking to rebound, fought Andy Brown in the debut match of Championship Wrestling presented by CarShield. Great fight, as always, brought by Manny Lemons, but came up a little bit short. Oh! Baron Black in control early on.
The Emperor is showing this lineage, this royalty that makes him such a fierce competitor.
Thinking man's
Whoa,
wrestler. Look at the
inventive
backslide.
pinning predicament there as Manny Lemons able to kick out at 2. Baron Black is so technically sound, not to mention very powerful, whereas Manny Lemons a bit more of a brawler.
A little bit more unorthodox.
You could say that. And now abdominal stretch applied here by Baron Black in the center of the ring. Manny Lemons, though, ambidextrous, trying to fight his way out of it. Oh!
The atomic drop followed up with a knife edge chop. And the thing about the Emperor, Baron Black, he is methodical in his offense, like a great chess player, guys. He tries to stay 3 steps ahead.
There's a reason Baron Black is known as the head technician in charge, but right now it's Manny Lemons with the shoulder tackle. Looking to switch momentum rather quickly. Baron Black slow to get to his feet. Now can Manny Lemons capitalize?
Manny did tell Dustin that he hasn't lost his zest for life. He is still a fighting competitor.
Well, we know Manny Lemons is the ultimate optimist, always brings the party, not to mention the lemons, and now he's looking to find a way to put down Baron Black. Some would consider this an upset if Lemons can find a way here. Oh!
Scoop power slam.
Into a cover goes Lemons, hooks the leg, and Baron Black able to power out at 2. But we're seeing Baron Black start to gasp for air.
Guys, I gotta wonder, could Baron Black be thinking too much about Lord Crew and not focused on his opponent on the other side of the ring here?
And it could be the normally gritty side that we see of Baron Black is maybe a little less pretty, a little less technically sound than he normally would be.
Manny Lemons going for the Samoan drop there, but Baron Black able to fight out of it. Now a clothesline. And can Baron Black start to build a little bit of offense here against the striking Manny Lemons? And hold on a second, atomic drop. Backstabber.
Separating the shoulders of Lemons. I don't know if any citrus goodness is going to be able to save him from this predicament.
Impressive flurry of offense there by Baron Black. As Manny Lemons is clearly struggling, can Black find a way to put down Manny Lemons? Scoops him up. Oh my. Oh! Power bomb by Baron Black.
No.
And now can he turn him over?
If he does, that's it. It's cinched in.
Center of the ring, Manny Lemons has to tap.
Here is your winner by submission, the Emperor, Baron Black.
3 steps ahead is Baron Black. Let's go back and take another look how he got the job done here with the modified Texas Cloverleaf, and Manny Lemons had no choice but to give.
Once he hit the power bomb, it was all elementary. As Baron Black was able to put down Manny Lemons for the 3 count. Now apparently he wants to get a word.
Cut it. Lord Crew! You think I forgot about what happened? You tried to disrespect me in front of all of my hometown people right here in ATL? Hell no! You just awoken one of the most deadly technicians on this damn planet. And I'm telling you, the next time I see you, it's on sight, your ass is grass.
Message sent, message received by Baron Black.
You know, Effy travels all over the country professionally wrestling wherever I want. And now you guys are in for a real problem because Effy's 20 minutes from where he lays his head at night, and usually the victory isn't the hard part, it's getting all the way back home. But now I've got easy tasks ahead to take over Championship Wrestling now that it's in Atlanta. And Championship Wrestling from Atlanta, I mean, I'm looking at a seafood plate and this thing is a big, fat, juicy oyster that I own. And every little pearl inside, I'm gonna eat up. And whether that means Effy ends up in a tag team and takes some tag team gold, or whether that means Effy just goes around and attacks everyone at his own behest, or whether I come for Chris Dickinson and that United Wrestling Championship, no matter what the result, I will be eating those oysters, collecting those pearls, and making sure you know that Atlanta is Effy's home. And if you want to have Championship Wrestling here, well, God, you better have a champion.
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call CarShield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through CarShield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is gonna break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through CarShield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy. He doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called CarShield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call CarShield now. Call 800-465-6312.
Quick crack. Wash all you want. Don't drive dirty.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Des Moines, Iowa, she is the Killer Bay, Heather Monroe.
It's now time for a rematch here in the women's division between the Killer Bay, Heather Monroe, and Rekka Tahaka. There's no doubt Heather Monroe has retribution on her mind.
Rekka Tahaka, really, I mean, what Heather would consider an upset victory. And Heather definitely has something to prove, not only to the crowd here, but I think a little to herself, that she is the Killer Bay.
Monroe is one of the pillars of the United Wrestling Network, especially the women's division. She was proud to be on the first edition of Championship Wrestling emanating from Atlanta. She did not expect for the night to end looking at the lights.
And her opponent, from American Samoa, this is Rekka Tahaka.
One of the most impressive debuts in United Wrestling Network history. The professional wrestling world is truly buzzing about Rekka Tahaka.
Look at the focus in Tahaka's eyes. The moment she comes from the locker room, but she made a costly mistake. You do not turn your back on your opponent.
You especially don't turn your back on Heather Monroe. Heather will do anything it takes, especially to reclaim herself as a pillar of the United Wrestling Network.
That's exactly what Tahaka did, but you can see how quickly Tahaka now returning the favor here with a cluster of right hands, and now down goes Monroe, and oh, now the brawl is underway A battery of right hands, and now Monroe returning the favor here. This is going to get ugly very quick.
It is a flurry of aggression.
Get ugly? Get ugly?
Yeah, true.
I think we're already there, Johnny.
But Alyssa, you know Heather Monroe very well, but it's clear to say trading right hands with Reka Tahaka might not be the greatest idea.
But I think in Heather's mind, why wouldn't it be? Heather is a pillar of the women's division here in the United Wrestling Network. There would be no women's division without her, so why not pick a fight with Reka Tahaka?
That's exactly what Monroe did, as they were the debut women's division match on Championship Wrestling, and Reka Tahaka scored the victory, much to the chagrin of Heather Monroe.
Listen, put very simply, what you saw.
Tahaka into a cover here, hooks the leg, and
what you saw
Monroe powers out.
In the opening goings of this contest was the woman who calls herself the bayest there is, the bayest there was, and the bayest there ever will be. We're seeing her frustration. She was embarrassed. The Bay was embarrassed by Reka Tahaka.
To make matters worse, after the match, she actually got a little bit of criticism from Danny Jordan as well. The real mean girl said that must have been really embarrassing for Heather, and Heather really took umbrage with that.
Well, not to mention, Heather considers herself to be the greatest woman in the history of the United Wrestling Network. And along comes Reka Tahaka, who everybody is talking about. You'd have to imagine there's a lot of umbrage there developing as Monroe is going to work on Tahaka in the corner. And now the boot right to the throat by the Killer Bay.
Not only is the Killer Bay not used to sharing a spotlight, she's certainly not going to surrender it to a new competitor.
No question, Monroe here possibly. Oh, looking for a submission. Oh!
The knee well placed in the middle of the spine. The body is not supposed to bend that way, guys.
Tremendous technique here by Heather Monroe. Reka Tahaka nowhere near safety at this point.
Look at that animalistic growl to Heather Monroe's face.
2 stories, agony written all over the face of Reka Tahaka.
Absolutely.
And pure joy in the face of Heather Monroe.
Monroe is condescending, she is brash, and she is also very dangerous. And now, boom! Right to the lumbar spine of Reka Tahaka, who is in trouble.
Heather Monroe greatly enjoying, gosh, patronizing Reka Tahaka, saying if the crowd here in center stage cheers loud enough for her, maybe she'll be able to keep fighting.
And Tahaka known for that coconut crush STO finisher, guys, with Heather Monroe zeroing in on the lower back. What does that do for Tahaka's ability to put on that maneuver?
Well, when you take out the lumbar spine, you take out all of the lower body's ability, and Heather Monroe fell victim to the coconut crusher last time around, so there's no doubt Heather Monroe really focusing on avoiding that this time, and she is in complete control now, hoisting up Tahaka, center of the ring, and down goes Tahaka.
Excellent power on display from the Killer Bay, who's now trying to end this match.
Once again, a cover, hooks the leg, and the Samoan Savage able to kick out.
I do not know that the Samoan Savage has been in this kind of jeopardy in any match in her career thus far. The scouting reports about her saying that she is intense, a savage, a ground and pound dominating type style, and right now she's getting dominated.
But Reka Tahaka also early in her career is proving herself to be nothing but potential.
Well, potential is one thing, but Heather Monroe feels like she is already a star, and she has proven that many times. Took her, our focus off Tahaka there, missing in the corner. And now Tahaka looking to build a little bit of steam here. There's the headbutt. And Monroe is clearly dazed. Another. So prideful, so focused is Reka Tahaka now.
The intensity in Tahaka.
Oh my God!
She kicked her head off.
Monroe misses wildly. Tahaka does not. Right into the cover. That has to be it. No!
Heather Monroe managing to kick out. Maybe she'll be able to find her jawbone on the other side of center stage.
Or certainly a tooth.
Tahaka may have certainly adjusted the mandible, but now Monroe, a counter there into a modified backbreaker.
Right back to the area that she softened up. I tell you what, Heather Monroe is like a shark who smells blood in the water.
What is Monroe doing?
What is she doing here with this chair, guys?
Well, it's going to be a blatant disqualification if she uses the chair. I mean, Monroe knows that better than anybody.
Monroe has got ill intent here.
The official having none of it, trying to maintain control of this matchup. Wait a minute.
Oh, no,
Wait,
Heather.
what does Monroe have?
She has her fan!
The fan right to the forehead.
But did that make much of a dent in the forehead, the cranium of Tahaka?
Oh, hold on a second, Monroe! Center of the ring into the cover, and Tahaka's out. Oh! Wait a minute. What was it? Was it?
Here is your winner, Heather Monroe.
Well, the official's word is that Heather Monroe scored the pinfall. Tahaka kicked out just a little bit too late, and Monroe is even the score.
Well, Monroe is going to go off of the referee's call, and she is going to bask in this victory.
Well, the official was getting rid of the chair. That's when Monroe, so calculated, took full advantage and scoring the victory tonight over Tahaka. Clearly, there could be unfinished business here between these two women. Well, clearly intense action in the United Wrestling Network women's division, but also the tag team division definitely heating up.
I mean, the Bodega retaining the United World Tag Team Gold by doing what, they refer to as winning ugly.
And one of those teams now chasing after the Bodega, hoping to get a title shot, the Tate twins, Brent and Brandon, and they're in action next.
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call CarShield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through CarShield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is gonna break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through CarShield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy. He doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called CarShield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call CarShield now. Call 800-465-6312.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
Welcome back to Championship Wrestling presented by CarShield. I am Marty Bell, backstage with Lord Crew. Crew, we heard what Baron Black had to say, but we still haven't gotten your response to your actions. Crew, do you,
I guess my actions spoke louder than my words, huh?
I mean, we all watched that attack, that brutal attack. You grabbed that chair like you had something in mind, and well, we're all a little bit confused about this.
Any other questions?
No. Man of very few words.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first at a total combined weight of 428 pounds, the team of Robin Steele and Joe Asa. This is Infamy!
You want to talk about an entrance? Infamy has arrived in the United Wrestling Network.
Being infamous, it means being remembered, and it doesn't necessarily mean for good reason. Good or bad, they're making their mark right here.
Grand Theft Robin Steele and his tag team partner, Josiah, trying to make a first impression in the United Wrestling Network, but against a team that has proven that they belong near the top of the tag team division.
And their opponents, at a total combined weight of 315 pounds, the team of Brandon and Brent Tate, the Tate Twins.
Anytime the Tate twins are in action, you know it's going to be high frequency, undefeated thus far. This is going to be a very, very intense matchup between the Tate twins and Infamy.
The Tate twins have such incredible, contagious, infectious energy that they are spreading right here throughout center stage.
High octane offense. I like to say that his twins, Brandon and Brent, are tag team partners for life, and you will see that twin precision in their offensive arsenal.
And the Tate twins really maintain the mindset, you know, when you're at the top of your game, you can do anything. And they've proven that thus far. Obviously, very recently were the OVW Tag Team Champions, and now they have their eyes on possible United Wrestling Network Tag Team gold as we are going to get things underway here. And of course, Infamy looking to make an impact in their debut.
That is Brent starting things out.
But Joe Asa quick on the offense.
Joe Asa, known as Dirty South Boricua, and definitely likes to toss some haymakers, but there's the quickness of Brent Tate. A quick tag in to his twin brother, and look at this.
Yeah, Joe Asa's in a dangerous corner.
Don't blink or you'll miss some of the action. This is exactly what I'm talking about from Brent and Brandon Tate with the high octane, explosive offense.
And look at Brandon, another quick tag, slicing the ring in half on Joe Asa from the opening moments of this matchup here. Oh! Drop kick connects.
Look at how smooth, look at how fluid all of their tag team maneuvering is in the ring. There's a cover.
I don't think the Dirty South Boricua is ready to let it end like that right here for the debut for Infamy.
Well, it could be a very infamous debut if Joe Asa can't find a way to make a tag to Robin Steele. And once again, too quick is Brent. Now a right hand to Robin Steele. Oh, but just enough time for Joe Asa to take advantage. The official didn't see the kick by Robin Steele. Joe Asa into the cover here, and well, this match is breaking down rather quickly.
Brendan was ready to do anything it took to come to his brother's aid.
Well, that's exactly what Robin Steele did for Joe Asa. Now, Brent Tate finds himself in the wrong part of town. And this is really what Infamy is all about. They want to brawl tag.
This is solid tag team wrestling here. They have isolated Brent Tate on their side of the ring. They've cut the ring in half, making quick tags in and out, making sure to keep the fresh competitor in the ring. Tag Team Wrestling 101.
Robin Steele known as the Heister as he goes into a cover here, and Brent Tate able to kick out. And of course, Infamy also has a third member, Iceberg Dion Russman. We don't know if he's here, we don't know where he is, but he's always a threat as well.
Brett's looming everywhere, and now, Brent getting everything taken out of him by Infamy.
Robin Steele now stomping away on Brent Tate, who needs to find a way desperately to get over to his brother Brent, using the full 5 count there.
We are seeing that smash mouth, ground and pound, brawling style here from Infamy.
Once again, very close to a disqualification there.
And that's what they mean. Infamy is all about leaving their mark, maybe physically at times, but it doesn't matter how they do it.
Leaving a mark through any means necessary.
Oh!
This could be it.
Into a cover goes Joe Asa. Brandon Tate kicks, breaks up the pinning predicament at 2.
The Tates were just a half a second away from getting handed their first loss here in Championship Wrestling.
Hold on a second. Why is the Rapture?
Oh, you can see people.
Oh wait, I see him. I see him.
Jay Sky and Richard King getting a better view of this matchup for some reason. Meanwhile, Brent Tate still can't get to his brother.
Listen, guys, we talked about how crowded the tag team division was here in the United Wrestling Network. You have a locker room full of hungry tag teams wanting their shot at the bodega.
Oh, Brandon Tate, a ball of fire now. Looking to build some momentum, and he does just that. Missile drop kick, and now boom!
Brandon Tate's been chomping on the bit on the outside of the ring for quite some time now, and now he is letting off all of that fire.
Tate is just boundless kinetic energy and will connect anywhere he can.
A springboard by Brandon Tate. Look how the athleticism, now a snap German into a cover with the bridge. That could be it, and no, Robin Steele able to roll out at 2.
Brandon thought he had him there, guys.
I think the Tates might have a deal with gravity because they're certainly just making their own rules about it.
Well, right now you are seeing the motivation of the Tates, but now Joe Asa from behind. Not a legal tag, not even close. Well, hold on a second.
Brent's on top.
Oh!
High risk, big reward here.
Taking out Infamy. And now the Tates looking to take full advantage here. And a double team. Cover and a victory.
Here are your winners, the Tate Twins.
Whoa, once again the Tate Twins, another W, but Wyatt is the Rapture at ringside. Oh my God, come on.
What?
Perhaps scouting the competition?
A blatant low blow here by Infamy on their way out,
and the Rapture loves it.
Yeah, the Rapture looking rather satisfied with this turn of events.
What is going on?
What's going on? The Tates are 3-0 in the tag team division. That's what's going on.
They're also writhing in pain, but this remains to be seen. We have no answers. We'll be right back.
Zicky Dice, I know that I not only speak for myself, I speak for everyone watching at home. When we say that you are a distraction, week after week, all you do is cause chaos.
Chaos, Marty Bell. Oh no. That's what I call outlandish.
Zicky Dice, I think I have something you might want to see.
Is that right?
You're gonna want to take a look at this.
Outlandish.
You smell like a baby prostitute.
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call CarShield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through CarShield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is gonna break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through CarShield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy. He doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called CarShield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call CarShield now. Call 800-465-6312.
Quick crack. Wash all you want. Don't drive dirty.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
This is set for one fall, and it is your main event of the evening. Introducing first, from Avocado Heights, California, weighing in at 220 pounds, Uptown Andy Brown.
Well, how intimidating is Andy Brown? Our own ring announcer, Vice Boudreaux, just got scared as Andy approached the ring.
I was gonna say, Andy Brown is a bad, bad man, and Bryce could tell. Bryce knew to hightail it out of there and out of the path of destruction of Andy Brown, the last of a dying breed.
Andy Brown has made it clear he wants to dominate.
And his opponent, this is Effy!
The blonde bombshell truly making a scene here at center stage. The crowd goes wild for the one and only Effy.
You can see the massive fan base that Effy has cultivated. He is skyrocketing to stardom, and he has officially arrived here in Championship Wrestling as the jacket is finally off. Here we go. Effy and Andy Brown for the very first time.
It's truly the tale of Daddy meets Thick Daddy.
It absolutely is. And you can see the look on the face of Andy Brown. He's focused, he's angry, he's ready to knock Effy out.
Oh, hold on.
Wait a second. Oh, come on.
I mean, but that's a spike-covered jacket. I gotta wonder if that might have been a little uncomfortable as well.
Well, that jacket has been through a lot of battles, too.
This is true. That jacket has also inflicted, I'm sure, its fair share of battle scars over the years.
Absolutely. And the Effy chants have begun once again, getting under the skin of Uptown Andy Brown. And this is a match that Effy wanted. He was impressed with Andy's performance in the very first match a number of weeks ago and said, well, I want my main event to be against the likes of Andy Brown, and here we are.
I mean, Effy could tell Andy Brown was someone that really set the tone for this entire show. The opening match of the first show of Championship Wrestling presented by CarShield, and Effy wanted a piece of that. Effy is so hot right now. Effy is all of the buzz, all of the rage.
Burning up the internet is Effy, guys.
I would actually raise it, Effy is the internet.
He's the internet champion in more ways than one, but very interesting because you have two athletes here who have never crossed paths. Andy Brown with a decorated career in the United Wrestling Network, former Hollywood Heritage champion, and Effy making his debut, essentially.
I think it's a little bit of Effy's story, which he has talked about candidly online, that after dealing with some, substance abuse problems, Effy discovered new purpose and a clearer sense of his own identity through the intense pain of the squared circle. Bottom line, Effy said getting hit in the face was, well, funner than being intoxicated.
And a very inventive submission maneuver there against the ropes did the damage to the throat of Andy Brown. Oh!
You're not going to find an offensive style like Effy's anywhere else. He is uniquely his own.
That's right. There's no one quite as innovative as Effy for a number of reasons.
Effy bringing different levels of creativity into the squared circle, and Andy Brown at the brunt of it.
Cross body to the back. Effy right into a cover, hooks the leg, and Andy Brown gets the shoulder up, count of two.
Effy does things in the ring that you may have never seen before.
And also, Effy not only wants to prove how great he is in the ring, he wants to be a beacon of a much bigger conversation in professional wrestling. And that's truly what he's been doing, as Andy Brown running for higher ground here, looking to recuperate a little bit on the outside, but Effy, oh my!
Oh, tripped up!
That's bad.
The resourceful Andy Brown using the apron to his advantage.
And Effy landed very awkwardly.
Oh no!
Oh.
Guys, we know that's the hardest part of the ring, right?
Yeah, but Gilbert, I don't know if that was the kind of lucidity that Effy was looking for in this sport.
The face of Effy crashing off the apron. Can he find a way back in this matchup?
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call Car Shield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through Car Shield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is gonna break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through Car Shield. Those expensive repair bills get paid and at the mechanic of their choice. They're notifying the family.
Poor guy. He doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called Car Shield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
Protect yourself from the unprecedented rise in cost for parts and repairs. Call now to save money with your price lock guarantee. Call Car Shield now. Call 800-465-6312.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
Welcome back to our main event of Championship Wrestling presented by Car Shield. Andy Brown remained in control during the commercial break. A vicious use of the apron on the outside. And then Effy's face crashing on the hardest part of the ring. And now this is where Andy Brown is so dangerous.
It was twofold right before the break. Effy crashed down in a very weird way on his ankle and on his knee. I worried about his leg. And then before he could really get back up to his feet to see if it was hurt, Andy Brown smashed his head on the apron.
I'm sorry, did Effy just ask for Andy to chop him harder? Okay, he did, yes, just checking.
Well, Gilbert, you mentioned earlier, Effy thrives on pain, but there's Andy Brown with a quick right shot to the chin.
Andy Brown so well known. Oh my.
Oh no, now that hurts. But the Thick Daddy could care less.
A nipple twister. I've never called one of those. I've been calling wrestling for 15 years. Never called one of those.
This match has broken down into complete insanity there. And
never called that either.
The bridge into the cover. Andy Brown kicks out at 2.
And if it's effective, then
it's certainly different. Oh, crash landing.
Bit of a Bronco buster there into a cover, but Andy Brown kicks out Effy off the top rope right to the throat.
Biting is against the rules, but everything's legal for the first 4 seconds, right?
I mean, it would seem so far in this match. Oh!
Andy Brown with a face wash to Effy, and now once again has him on the outside, has him in a very dangerous predicament here. Oh no, no!
Andy Brown is so smart. You can tell he is a battle-tested ring veteran because he knows every way to use the ring and every part of it as a weapon.
Well, that was not using the ring. That was using the concrete floor. A DDT to Effy.
He leveraged the feet off the ring, Johnny. Every way possible.
I think if you put it past Andy Brown, he would use any part of this entire arena to his advantage if it meant a win.
Well, Andy Brown could be within moments of a victory. Rolls Effy back in, hooks the leg into the cover. Andy Brown with the victory. No, Effy stays alive.
Andy Brown, someone that's so well known for strike-heavy offense, a hyper-aggressive, gritty style, and he's got the daddy in a predicament.
And he's a multi-time champion in the United Wrestling Network. He feels like the United Wrestling Network is his, and he does not want anyone to take it from him, especially someone like Effy, who has become so wildly popular. Look at the palm strike. Down goes Andy Brown.
The fishnet-clad brawler with more gas left in the tank.
Cover! Effy! No! Andy Brown showing so much grit to kick out.
Brown calls himself that weapon of sass destruction, guys, and he's showing us tonight in Championship Wrestling exactly what he's made of.
I certainly think you mean Effy is the weapon of sass destruction. Andy Brown would never call himself that.
My apologies, yeah.
The last of a dying breed gets a knee up to the jaw of Effy.
Hold on a second. Oh, going for a cutter, it looked like. Maybe a stunner.
Effy so fast.
Effy into the cover. That could be it. Andy Brown still in the fight.
Andy Brown refusing to give up, has such great momentum coming out of the premiere of Championship Wrestling. That's not something you want to let slip away against Effy.
You're absolutely right, but Effy showing once again his undying resolve. There's no moment too overwhelming, no obstacle too intimidating, and now he's heading up top, but Andy Brown catches Effy.
Precious
right
seconds.
at the top.
Oh, took too long to get there.
Andy Brown trying to shake out the cobwebs here. Has Effy in a very dangerous position. Something's got to give between Andy Brown and Effy in this main event.
Not if. This is going to end badly. The question is for whom?
And both competitors firing off shots at such high elevation.
Effy. Oh my, just headbutt after a headbutt here between Andy Brown and Effy.
Both can give it, both can take it.
This has become a battle of wills, a battle of guts. And now Effy, oh my God, going for the sunset flip powerbomb. Andy Brown with a vindictive right hand to the forehead. Oh! And now Brown off the second turnbuckle.
Diving cutter.
That's gotta be it. Andy Brown with an emphatic victory. No, Effy finds a way to escape.
How about the guts?
Boom! My
Finish him.
Good night. Andy Brown has won so many matches like that, and somehow Effy is alive.
Brown has got to be asking himself, what is it going to take to put Effy away?
What otherworldly resilience let someone kick out of finish him?
Alyssa, we've seen Andy Brown put away opponent after opponent with that strike.
Nobody comes to mind that is kicked out of finish him except for Effy.
And once again, we are seeing the never say die attitude. He thrives off the naysayers. He thrives off brutality, and he refuses to quit.
And this is why the world has started following Effy, supporting Effy, rallying behind Effy, because who will not support a guy who won't give up?
Oh no, and now Andy looking for fatality. No!
He had it scouted.
Effy rolls through.
Oh, hold on a second, he's got the shoulders down, he got it!
He's got it!
Effy wins!
Here's your winner, Effy!
Just like that, Andy Brown was going for the package piledriver fatality, and once again, Effy pulls off a miracle.
I mean, what an incredible welcome to the United Wrestling Network to unseat such a dominant competitor, a stalwart of the United Wrestling Network in Andy Brown.
Brown proves once again he's capable of anything, but the grit, endurance, and execution of Effy leads him to a massive victory.
Effy comes to the ring with the 3 Fs. Flash, a little frisky, and with fortitude. And fortitude what took him to victory.
We'll see you next week on Championship Wrestling, presented by CarShield.
Here's what's coming up for Memphis Wrestling. Tickets for our next live TV taping are on sale now. Get your seats for November 7th featuring AEW star Pretty Peter Avalon and the Neon Phenomenon Anthony Idol. Get your seats right now at ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com. Saturday, November 13th, watch AEW Full Gear with us absolutely free at Dave & Buster's in Memphis. Plus, you'll get a free power card. Get your seats and all the details at ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com.